Welcome back, everybody. It's Tassie with Tassie Eats, and today I'm eating seafood. Now, for the seafood, I have 2 deep fried lobsters and I have 3 pounds of crab legs. I also made this sauce, which is basically an imitation of the whole shebang. However, I added a few different variations. For example, some people, they recommend you putting 2 tablespoons of everything. I don't do that. I only put in 1 tablespoon of everything. And you want to build the flavor. Don't just mix all the seasonings together and toss it in. You want to slowly add them. Allow it to simmer until all the grains have melted into the butter before you add in more. And, I have a cooking video on how I made the sauce and the deep fried lobster. If you guys are interested, check out the description below. You will find the links down there. So let's go ahead and get started. And I do have lemons on the side because some people like to squeeze it on. I like to eat it, so that's what it's there for. All right, and again, these are just steamed. And traditionally what people like to do is they like to pour this sauce over their seafood. I don't like to do that. Most likely because, I don't know, like, do people like lick the crab meat, the bones on here because the shell? Because I don't like to do that. So I just like to dip it into it. And I know people like to eat corn and sausage and everything, and it's fine if you want to do that. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I didn't make it. Okay, and I know a lot of people, they actually don't eat the knuckle, but the knuckle is actually my favorite part. And it's the sweetest for me. And plus you see this, how it's like a fry, almost like it's sticking out, and I have something to hold it. I just like to dip it in there. I'm not going to talk a whole lot. And this is spicy. I made this spicy. And you don't have to make it as spicy as I did, just so you guys know. Because I added an extra kick in here, that's why. And that extra kick is basically that chili oil that you have at Chinese restaurants. Yeah, I added the oil in here. And the chili flakes, for those of you who don't know, that's actually not the spicy part. So what happens is that it's infused in there. The oil has infused with the chili. So it's actually the oil that's spicy. And I'm sorry, you guys, if I end up getting messy. I have a stock full of napkins next to me just in case. Ooh, that's spicy. It hit the back of my throat. Wrong pipe. Come on out. Awesome. There's tons of garlic in here. Mmm. And I don't like the claws. And the reason for that, the claws have hurt me in the past. It's cut me before. That's sharp. All right, let's go for one of the lobsters. In the cooking video, I'm going to show you guys how to make this. You guys can do it with the shell on or off. It's a Oh, and it tastes so good. I highly recommend trying out this sauce here with your seafood. It's super good. Some of you guys might know this already, but I have no hand strength. So, if I'm struggling a little, it's because I am. Okay. Finally gotcha. I want to like dip it deep down there, but I don't want to get like my hands. Oh no, and I'm losing it. I don't want to get my hands like all super dirty. That's why. Now the butter itself is not as super salty. It has all the stuff at the bottom. And all the stuff at the bottom here, it's all the spices that have accumulated now. And it is garlic. A ton of garlic in here. Ton of garlic. Tastes so good. You know, that's why I do cooking. It's because I want to show you guys how to make it if I know how to make it. That way you guys can also eat this at home. I mean, it tastes so good. And when you guys make it, let me know, like, what did you think of it? Was there anything different you added? And if you look at the recipe, there's like some brown sugar in there. The reason for that is because it actually caramelizes this dip here. So it will coat better onto your seafood. And I know like some of the Vietnamese down south who are doing a lot of the whole shebang and the boils, the seafood boils, they actually put, some of them put lemongrass in there or fish sauce. So, you know, it's up to you. If you want to try that, try it. There's no fish sauce in my recipe here. Hot water, but my hands are greasy. And some of you who know me also know if my hands are dirty, I don't like to touch my glass cups. Even though I wash them anyways, I just don't like the marks it leaves on there. So you'll always see me using a napkin. I love biting into the lemons. It's so refreshing. It cleanses your palate completely. And I love sour things. So I guess it doesn't really bother me. Whereas for some people who it would bother, sour things, they probably wouldn't do that. And I know that some people, they will eat a lemon like it's an orange. They just put the whole thing in their mouth. They don't even like peel it. They peel the skin, of course, but it'll be like whole still. When we haven't peeled the slices, they'll just pop it all in. And I'm just like, ugh. Oh my God, I don't do that. I only have 2 claws left. And a lobster. I'm gonna have to make some shrimp next time. And there's actually a restaurant that does this seafood boils. It's an actual seafood boil. I've been kind of avoiding it though because they always serve it with the corn and the sausages, and I don't really like that. And it's a crawfish. They have crawfish and some, like, 1 king crab in there. But I'm probably gonna have to go check them out. I hear that they do a spicy sauce too. There's mixed reviews on the sauce, but it's one of those things where I want to try it out. In Minnesota, though, we don't have a whole lot of seafood boil places. So a lot of times I have to make it myself, or people here, we always have to cook it at home. Here's my last lobster. And with the lobster, I know some people, they like to use cornmeal. So you can try that if you want. I just did panko, flour, and egg. So good. The sauce is so good, you guys. There goes the cups irons. It's kind of odd. It's like in the middle of the day. Hopefully nothing horrible. Oh yeah. I'm almost done. Ah! It felt like my thumbnail came off. Jeez. That was terrifying. Now I'm afraid to use that thumb. I better save this lobster. Alright guys, I'm done eating. I have to save these though because I have a cat and a dog that I like to feed my seafood to. So Oscar and Sammy, they love to eat lobster and crab legs. So I'm just going to save those little two there for them. Or else I am done eating. Check out my cooking episode. The description's down below so you guys know how to make this amazing sauce. And then, of course, deep fried lobster if you guys want to see that too. Thanks for checking out the episode, you guys.